it's like whenever I see somebody that's bad, I'm like, well, they're just bad. You know, it's like I don't get mad at a dog for not being able to use the calculator.
Alright.
It's just, what the hell do you expect? They're stupid as hell. Like, it's like I've raided in WoW for so long. Like, my dad will be driving around and he'll be getting mad constantly. That like, oh, somebody's going too slow. Oh, somebody shouldn't be in this lane. They've had their blinker on for the last 5 minutes. You know, and it's like they're not turning. Like, and it's like, of course they are. They're on their phone. They're distracted. They're fucking dumb. They've got like 3 kids screaming at them in a car. Like, I think that after you play a group game like that long enough, you just eventually lose so much hope in people that you can just truly accept them for what they are.
Which is?
Nothing.
So here's the difference. 1, I would never ask a dog to use a calculator.
Yeah.
2, when a guy comes in and says, yeah, I'm a Challenger Smurf, just grinding a buddy's account, I'm going to carry the game as Jungle Nuno, just don't feed.
Yeah.
I expect you to perform. And 3, I just believe in people too much. And I think I like people too much.
Yeah.
You know, I truly believe that humanity is good. And that the goods of earth, the morality of man outweighs.
Why didn't it bring my chat?
I think it's good until people have a reason to be bad.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like everybody is going to be doing the good thing until they get paid to do the bad thing, and then the bad thing's not so bad after all.
That's true.
I mean, that's what I think.
The reality is, to quote a great movie, D&D Honor Among Thieves, when you realize that what you desire most is only separating you by about 0.2 inches of glass, you know, you might as well just break it. Take the goal, save yourself 3 years of hard work.
Where the heck?
So I guess
Where the
that's pretty much what happened.
The chat's not there.
That's just a random quote. It was just a scene where they said, thievery makes sense when you just take it.
Hell yeah, brother. That's right.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it
Did
yet.
I talk about it last week?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
Honor Among Thieves. I'm not even sponsored. That movie was fucking crazy.
I heard it had really good reviews on Google, like 90% plus, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That shit is in my top 10 movies for sure. Not to say that my movie list is that good. I mainly just watch anime. Like my number 1 movie of all time is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Okay. I love. Have you seen that?
I haven't. People always say I need to watch it, but I still haven't seen it.
I'll watch that with you anytime. It is so good. It is so rewatchable. But yeah, it was like a medieval, better Guardians of the Galaxy, the original, not this. Okay. I don't like that one. It was just really good. Like it was obviously very cliche. The ending was predictable, but sometimes I don't think predictable means bad.
I don't think making something cliche or predictable is bad. I think the best example of that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yep.
It's super predictable. It's very cliche, but it's really good.
Yep.
It's like as
Super
long as the
cliche,
content is good, the
but
story
it's
is
really
good,
good.
and it's just delivered in a fulfilling way. That's the only
I've
thing
never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
A word from our sponsors.
This one is a turn-based mobile
Alright, so I need to check the audio.
Collect espers with ancient powers. Build your own esper squad and stand shoulder to shoulder with players around the world.
I've never watched JoJo's.
In fact, just like this one, this one is a big sister.
Alright, so I need to check audio.
She is serious and meticulous, known as the disciplinary committee of the Alliance. Nyx is a travel agent and has a somewhat paranoid personality. There is also a limited time event happening right now, during which players will control Athena to explore the labyrinth-like world. Discover the story of one of our content characters and receive generous in-game rewards. And what's even more incredible is that you can get the 5-star hero Nyx for free during the event. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to download the game through the link in the description or the QR code on the screen, and use the promo code Dusk and Dawn to get massive rewards.
All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, we had to eat a little bit of Wendy's. Anyway, I thought it'd be actually a really good time to talk about a new topic. Tectone, you'd probably be interested in this. You see Top G is free?
Damn right, it's a damn good day.
That's something, damn.
Wait, so what happened? They just, there were no charges, so he's just out, or what happened?
I think they still don't have enough evidence to like really convict him. They don't want him to leave because he's just going to fly away to another country. So they have him on house arrest now. And it's like, I can only imagine if they don't get him on these charges, Andrew Tate is going to be like so much bigger. because it's going to be like the Matrix came at him.
Yep.
They missed.
He
you know?
defeated the Matrix.
Yeah, he beat the Matrix. He actually broke out. He's Neo. Oh yeah, and then like so the only thing he posts, the only video he posts afterwards, is he just posts a video of himself smoking a cigar, pacing back and forth in his own house with his shirt off, and he's got a big beard, and it looks like, you know, he's been in jail for the past fucking 3 months.
What a badass, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of new content.
Be real, jokes aside,
Yeah.
I legit I was not keeping up with the Andrew Tate thing
Yeah.
at all, bro. Just the memes are good. I've been more invested in Charlie and Sneeko drama.
Really?
Yeah.
Pulled out the gun. Sneeko. So Sneeko goes and he fucking like some update thing about Sneeko. It tags me. It says, "This pussy ass bitch," and he's like tagging XQC, Hassan, Asmongold, fucking
The whole
Noise
list.
Critical. Yeah, like all of the list of fucking opinion Andes on Twitch, and it's like I think Destiny on there too, and he's like, he wouldn't even watch my reply video. They only want to see Noise Critical side of it. They don't want to see Sneeko's side of it because they know I'm gonna break through the Matrix. There's some fucking stupid shit. And I was like, okay, pussy, like, where's your video? I'll watch your video. And then I'm like, if it's under 20 minutes, and someone's like, oh, it's an hour and a half.
No way.
What?
No way.
It's just not worth it.
That's a movie.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
This is
That's a
insane,
movie.
yeah.
Nah, that's not worth it. Like for you especially, like what, an hour and a half video would last you what, 2.5 months?
3 hours.
Oh,
3-hour video.
The wheels of this chair, like.
No, it would take you way longer than 3
Not okay.
hours to react to an hour and a half, man. I've seen you react to a 2-minute video for like 40 minutes before.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it was
that's
actually
insanity.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
So Warcraft Cinematic, I was really upset. I was holding a lot back, and I just kind of, I had the opportunity to talk about it, and I fucking did. And so, yeah, I mean, I remember I watched the Andrew Tate Piers Morgan interview, and it was like 3.5 hours. And it's like, it was only an hour. I was just sitting there talking, arguing with Jack.
I can't remember. Is your reputation in WoW good?
No,
How is it not good?
because of a lot of reasons.
I never looked into it at all.
Isn't it because you like complain about the game and a lot of people don't like that?
Number one, and then also, so
It's like you and Genshin.
basically every single bad thing you can do in the game, not only did I do it, but I made a guide on how to do it.
Right.
Like, and so people didn't like that. They weren't.
What's like it like shit that like fucks over other players?
Oh yeah, of course. And so,
I just
yeah,
don't know
like,
'cause I haven't played.
so
one.
so for example, like, you know what ninja looting is, right?
No.
Okay, so it's like
Awesome.
if an item drops and it's like there's one person whose designated to like hand out all the items, right?
Oh yeah.
So guess what happens to the items? And they just don't
Okay.
end up getting handed out.
Yeah.
So I made a whole video on how to confuse people into thinking that you're not going to do it. And do it. And not get in trouble. And I made it's like a half, like an hour. It was like I think it was a 30-minute video or something like that. And I did this. I did another one on like how to be an elitist.
An elitist.
Oh yeah. And like how to make fun of people. And like how to tell if somebody's a loser or not. And there's another video where I would make a guide on how to get people killed in the raids. Like, so there's like the super easy mode called Raid Finder. It's like where all the dumb people go. So anyway, I made a video on how to kill people in Raid Finder. So I would play a priest, and the priest can like grip people towards you, or they could now.
On life grip.
Yeah, life grip. And I would life grip people through things that would kill them. And I would just kill people the whole game, and I would just try to ruin it as much as possible.
Oh wait, is it life grip or leap of faith?
I think that I don't know.
That's one of the two. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's rescue also now too with another one.
Yeah.
What's the dragon one?
Now, how do people see those videos and get angry at them?
Well, because they
It's griefing.
yeah, it's just grieving.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's really funny.
I
Well,
just don't get
it's
it.
not. They take it seriously. So.
Oh, they take it very seriously. Like,
I thought that you took WoW pretty seriously.
oh well, yeah, like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, I mean, that's like the
And
same.
like even then, whenever I took it seriously, in a lot of ways it was even worse because then, like now at least I'm playing pretty casually, so you know I'm kind of like them. But like then I was like the elitist raider living in mom's basement stereotype, and like the worst part about it was I never said sorry. I was like, yeah, this is who I am. I'm fucking an asshole, and this is what I do, and I love it, and I'm better at you. I'm better than you at it. And it was so much fun, but
I can't imagine people unironically getting angry at that.
they
That
were
just
so mad. Like, because they thought that some of it was real and like a lot of it was jokes. Like, for example, I made a video how to get a girlfriend in World of Warcraft, and I released it on Valentine's Day. And like one of the jokes there that I used was that they had a mount. They changed the mount after the sexual harassment lawsuit.
Is it Love Rocket?
Yeah, it's called the Big Love Rocket.
Yep.
And it's exactly what it sounds like. And I said Blizzard knows their audience because it's only a one-seater mount. And and people got mad about this, and they were getting upset, and etc. Like I was telling, like there's like 2-player mounts, and I would say that, oh well, you should have like your crush in the game ride on the rocket ship because of the the implication of it rather than the other mount. And it's just like little stupid things like this, and it just built up over time, and now I'm like the worst one. Yeah. So basically, Blizzard, officially, I can say this now, neither of these guys work for the company anymore. So they invited me, Esfand, Soda, and Nick out to dinner, and we had a great time. I like both of the guys, but they went and they said to me, and they pointed at Soda, and they said, "You used to be the bad one." And then they point at me, and they say, "Now you're the bad one."
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yep.
I don't know what
Straight up.
when I was 13, 14.
Yeah.
I think there was a mount called the Mechano Hog,
Yeah.
and I would get that. It was my favorite mount because I would get the girls in Ventrilo.
Oh yeah, you get them right.
Yeah, hop in my hog.
Yeah.
And bro, my heart would flutter knowing that I
Yeah.
had a girl and my mechanical chopper, bro, and she was the healer.
Yeah.
Dude, female healers back in the day,
Oh yeah, it was a big deal.
I was in love, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, she healed me.
Were they usually girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really usually. It's just like, yeah, a lot of healers were girls.
A lot
It's
were.
stereotype, but
Yeah,
like,
or at least the ones that I played with were chicks.
Yeah.
And now they were all girls, but they didn't always look like how they showed you they looked. I found out the hard way one
I
time.
learned
You
that.
thought they looked like their avatars in real life?
No. Like they sent me a photo of themselves, and then I met them in real life, and they did not look like that photo.
Did they look anything like it?
No, they told me they were 18 and their ass was 30.
Okay, that's.
Is it a dude?
And wait,
No, it was a chick.
Can you talk about this?
I
Like
did.
you were
I
like
did.
17 or 18,
Yep.
and this woman online said she was 18 and she was 30 and tried
Yep.
to meet up with you. That is fucking weird.
Yep, that shit was weird.
So wait, so were the pictures like her when she was younger, or was it just some other?
it was
completely
just
other
some
girl?
emo chick, and she knew I liked emo chicks.
Dude, oh my god, when I was around that age and posting pictures, people would use my pictures to catfish. There was this guy, this man in Australia who messaged me. He's like, I know this like wasn't you, and nothing will happen. I just have to get this off my chest so I can move on. I dated you for 3 years. Like
That's
someone used
crazy.
my pictures, and they're like, yeah, like I know nothing's gonna happen. Like I don't actually know you. I just have to like get it off my chest so I can move on. I was just like,
Nice.
I'm sorry. Like
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think that's happened to like a lot of girls where like their pictures will be used in some nefarious way. Oh, people would also when I was a smaller streamer, like 300 to 500 viewers, people would use my pictures in my name because then they could like find my Twitch and be like, oh, this is a real person. They would use my pictures and name to scam CS:GO skins.
How much money did they get?
There was this one account that I got a lot of messages on Instagram from that where they were like, oh hey, like fun playing with you the other day, hope you enjoyed the knife skin, and I think it was like thousands of dollars.
Did you ask them for like a cut, or
No, I never like,
kind of shut them down?
I don't know, I just kind of just like looked at it and I was like, nothing I can do. It's like,
You want me to tell you the secret to getting girls on World of Warcraft back in my day? So there's one place where you can hold people captive, where you have to, right?
Yeah.
That place, you remember the time lost proto Drake?
Yeah.
So you go there and you say, well, you know, it's it can be anywhere between 16 and 72 hours.
Yep, that's right.
And you just have to sit there. And it's just you and them and you, and then you just get to talking.
There was this
That's
one
the more day
girl.
spot.
You think, like, I've had some, oh man. So, this one girl, I was in a guild. It was a very, very serious, elitist, raid every night guild. And they were doing the hardest dungeon at the time, Heroic Shattered Halls and Burning Crusade.
Oh, yeah.
And these guys got to talking to each other. It was her healing, and there were 4 other guys. And they got to talking, and somehow between them, they realized that she was cybering or sexting with all 4 of them at the same time while healing them in the dungeon. Like, this girl had her tendrils around half of the people in the guild.
Oh my god.
It was fucking like, and like the thing is, it was
crazy APM though.
I know.
True.
It was
true.
fucking nuts. And so she was like posting fake pictures of herself on the guild website. It was like a whole thing, man. Like, I'm telling you, like I could probably go on for an hour, the story about this girl. It was the craziest one we had had.
They were always healers, man.
Yep, they were.
Yep.
She was a paladin healer.
Yep. And did you call them a different term back in the day too?
What?
You ever called them heel slots?
No.
Really? You never heard about that?
No,
Have you ever heard of a heel slot?
I have, but I thought that was like a fetish thing.
Yeah, we never actually even called her that at all. Like, usually, I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd just call anybody that.
No, yeah, I would
was
call
in a really bad guild.
Yeah, I would call myself a heel slut too whenever I played Rest Jojo.
No, we never actually even used that term. Yeah, we used a lot of terms that were worse.
Like what?
So, I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, it was a crazy time. Especially like now, you see like guys. I can only imagine the amount of guys out there. It must be so easy to catfish people now.
Oh
It
yeah.
must be a joke. Because you can literally make like an AI character, and I'll see these AI people, and I'll go down and I'll be like, wow, you know, it's crazy. Technology can do so much. 5 comments below that, I love you. Please come to Turkey.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I have a farm and a horse. Please
That's all you need.
come to Kazakhstan. And they have no idea. It's just so crazy, and I think it's going to get so much better too. And I'm excited. I'm all there for it. People should be more discerning on the internet. They shouldn't believe everything they see.
You know what else is really going
What?
to take things to a new level?
What's that?
OTK's new show, Elevated.
Oh yeah.
You hear about that?
So basically, what we have to do is we have to pick a streamer that's really good at something that we do. So Tectone, maybe you can play Genshin Impact. I'm sure you all like that. Yeah.
Please
Super
don't.
fun. Jimmy, do you know what you're gonna do?
I don't know, but they were. I used to do a bit of art, but they were saying since like I do cosplay, like they might give me like some art streamers to look at. Like I'm not like
Okay.
super in tune with like artsy stuff as much, but I feel like I could do that. Or like they were talking about gaming stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna basically have. I was thinking of having like 4 different people react to the same video, and I'm gonna see who does the best reaction.
That's
And
great.
then I also
That's sick.
thought the second test is going to be how long you can go on talking about something without pausing or making any sort of like a fucking it up, basically,
Yeah.
right? Saying anything that's like wrong or off focus or anything like that. Like, how long can you stall for?
I think I'll probably do, because I'm a farmer. I'm a big
Yeah.
emote farmer. So I'll probably see who can farm the most emotes, like
Okay.
emote per minute, and then tell the best fake story.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
fake story. That's
Yeah,
good. Maybe
that's
I'll do
fun.
like art challenges or something, like drawing prompts.
Starting to do hybrid stories. I start off almost every stream now with like a 50-minute to an hour-and-a-half story that just never fucking happened.
Yeah.
Because
Why
people
would you admit that it's fake?
No, because everybody says my real stories are fake anyways. So
Yeah.
I just don't care. I told a story about how I saved orphans from a burning building in the middle of OTK game day, and that's why we lost the last 2 rounds, because
Yep.
my back was hurt by the rubble because it hit my spine. That was fucking awesome.
I mean, shit, if they're liking it, they're liking it. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
And-
they loved it.
No, I think that, yeah, reacting to a video, I'm just deciding what the video is going to be. I'm thinking about maybe have like a couple of videos and like have one be like super fucking edgy and another one be like really like kind of milquetoast, like not really any sort of like, bad controversial stuff, and see like who gets uncomfortable and who doesn't. Really make things exciting.
There you go.
Yeah.
I learned something about myself where, like, when people give, like, advice or, like, feedback about, like, you should do this or you should do that, or, like, I don't really like this about you, I don't really like
Yeah,
that.
that's the worst.
And then what I do is, for some reason, I'm just a double downer. Somebody says you're being too loud, I just get louder.
Right, yeah.
Someone says we don't like when you do that, I just do it more. And I feel
Right.
like it's just, like, not a good habit.
I do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. If somebody doesn't like it, I'll be like, well, that's too bad. I'm going to do it more now. I don't like you, and I want to make you unhappy. That's right. Fuck you. Oh, it's great.
It's gotta work out. It's gotta be a good long-term plan.
I've got to say also, there's another thing I want to talk about. E3. E3 got canceled.
Yeah, what happened there?
So basically, this is what I think happened: is that
Oh, they never like.
Wait, just to clarify, E3 is just the bootleg OTK Game Expo, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I mean, like, E3 was like the biggest thing. Like, I remember back whenever Halo 2, I think, was announced or something like that in E3 back in 2004, 3,000 years ago. It was fucking insane. E3 was the gold standard. Everybody was into E3. E3 was like the gaming event of the year. But like now, I think what happened is like not only are like there's a lot more people that are just doing their own events, like Nintendo Direct, State of Play, Xbox, whatever the fuck.
By the way, Nintendo Direct sucks. It is 90% ads to one reveal.
But the Legend of Zelda one they did was really good.
You like that one?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you why I hated that one.
Okay.
So they showed the new Tears of Themis.
Yeah.
Or Tears of Kingdom, whatever one
Tears
it's called.
of whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Tears of something.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, that one.
Seems like they copied a lot from Genshin Impact.
Oh, good one, dude. So they had a Pokemon Violet and Scarlet where you just fall to the ground all the time. And so now in Tears of Kingdom, they just made it a feature.
Yeah.
Where you can just, use an ability and just clip through everything, because the reality is the code is probably too bad to actually have a stable game anyways. I am so angry that the Nintendo Switch is the game that Tears of Kingdom was released on, because I just feel like Breath of the Wild was revolutionary when it came out, and Tears of Kingdom is going to come out, and it's probably not going to feel that good, because it should have been a next-gen title, and I am so angry that it's released on current Switch, because the Switch currently is so bad. It just underperforms, and it's heartbreaking, because every recent title is just not as good, and the PS5 and the Xbox are getting ahead of it, and the Switch used to be my favorite console, but now it just feels underwhelming, and the game honestly looked horrible.
When did the Switch come out? It's been out for a long time, hasn't it?
Well, that's the wrong opinion.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically,
Yeah.
what is the difference between an Xbox and a computer?
The computer's always better and can be updated.
What's the difference between a PlayStation and a computer?
The PlayStation... Go ahead.
It's the same thing, huh?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What's the difference between a Switch and a computer?
Bring the Switch in.
Oh, the Switch has exclusive titles.
So does PlayStation.
Oh, okay, well, not as many. I would say Nintendo has the most exclusive titles.
It probably does, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I think that Nintendo, here's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo, every single fucking console is innovative. Like, they innovated, the NES was the first, like, big, like, box console to, like, really sell well, like, in any sort of, like, real market. I guess there was kind of the Atari, but, like, NES was, like, that much bigger. Super Nintendo was fucking massive. Nintendo 64, first 64-bit system. GameCube, they had little discs, okay?
That was
not
crazy.
a lot of,
I love the GameCube.
yeah, not a lot of innovation there. But like, look at the Wii. They completely changed everything with Wii. They
Yep.
got tons of new people into playing games. My dad was wanting to get a Wii so he could do it.
I'll be right back. Right back.
know you're all anticipatedly waiting for me to come back.
Like Wii Fit and like
So
Wii
I
Sports.
shall not
First time
disappoint.
that video games appealed to an audience of people that weren't just like video gamers. Then after that, you had the Wii U. This is a portable console, the first actual AAA portable
You
console.
forgot like the DS and stuff.
And you had the Nintendo
Yeah,
DS.
3DS.
Well,
Yep.
not only that, you had the Game Boy.
Yep.
And then the Game Boy was insane. And then before the Game Boy, you had the Game Boy Advance, which was the first time. Well, actually, no, it was the
Yeah.
Game Boy SP
Yep.
and the Game Boy Advance SP, and it was flippable. It was just like a flip phone, and you could do that. Then you had the Game Boy DS, and that was the one with the two screens. One of them was a touch screen. It was fucking nuts, and you could play Wi-Fi with people. I remember I played with this one girl whenever we were like in high school, and we could do that. That was a million years ago. Like Nintendo is the only. They are the only people that I think are actually innovating with making consoles and make consoles an actual value add. Because every time I'm buying a PlayStation, the only reason I'm buying it is so I can play some exclusive bullshit title on it. But whenever I buy a Nintendo console, I'm getting something new. I'm a massive fucking Nintendo simp, and I'm not sorry.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am as well. I just think Tears of Kingdom belong on a future like this, with future gen like new graphics.
Well, they're gonna keep making Zelda games for like
Well,
probably forever.
Okay, listen, I get it because I was going to make an example about how there was like Link's Awakening, and then Link's Awakening you go to Ocarina of Time, completely changed the game, right? And then I was going to say how like Ocarina of Time was on like Skyward Sword, and then Skyward Sword there was like Breath of the Wild, completely open world. But then I realized Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are pretty much the same thing.
They are, except for Majora's Mask. Well, Majora's Mask had a lot of nuances to it.
Yeah,
And
time mechanics.
it was a lot different, but like I wasn't really a big fan of Majora's Mask personally. I loved Ocarina of Time. No, I didn't like feeling like I was on a timer. But you think
Yeah,
about
I hated that.
how much innovation. It's like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, my favorite Zelda game. It was so fucking insanely good.
Yeah.
And then Ocarina of Time was again insanely fucking good.
Yeah.
And then also Wind Waker was one of the first cell-shaded games.
Never played it.
Well,
I love Wind
I
Waker.
fucking hated that game.
Oh,
Because
I loved it.
it's a great game, but I hated it because like I thought Legend of Zelda, I'm thinking like fucking Frank Frazetta, you're fighting like on the top of a fucking temple, a giant man bear pig who's like using fireballs, like people are dead, there's skeletons everywhere. I'm thinking like this is the most brutal shit ever. And then Link comes out and it's a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What is this thing?
Well, then they made Twilight Princess.
Yes, exactly. As an apology.
No, but the Koroks. Did you like the Koroks? That papa.
Look, I will
like
play.
They're so cute.
I want to go through and I want to play every single Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play because I stopped playing Legend of Zelda games after Wind Waker, and I only played 4 Swords after that. Because
Oh, you should have played Twilight Princess. That one was so good.
And also the new Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is my favorite game. Then it goes Ocarina of Time.
Because I
Link's
had
Awakening.
it.
The remake is amazing.
I had the original one on
Yeah.
the original Game Boy.
But I'm just saying, like, I wanted to feel the same feeling that I felt from Breath of the Wild, and I just don't feel like I'm going to get that with Tears of the Kingdom.
Because you already played Breath of the Wild.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I want the new one to feel like a new experience, like the same, like, wow, this is gonna blow me away.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Breath of the Wild, but now you get to build shit and clip through walls.
Well, it's badass though. Like, so I mean, you can get like a stick, and then you can put a rock on the stick.
And make a
Rock on
rock
the
stick.
Then you can have a like a tree. No. Let me think. What's something besides a rock and a stick?
Fan.
A fan. You can put a fan on top of the rock.
On top of the rock, on top of the stick.
And then you can use another leaves on top of the fan, and then you can fly around with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, like this is probably an exaggeration, but something like that.
You know who else thought that was a really good idea?
So
Remember Banjo-Kazooie?
I didn't play that game.
So Rare also thought Banjo-Kazooie would be even better if you could build shit.
Yeah.
And then there's a game out called Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where it is Banjo-Kazooie, only now it's involved with Legos and is one of the worst video games of all time. I'm not saying that's going to happen with Legend of Zelda, Tears of Kingdom, but I just don't really get why I needed that.
I'm just happy that Nintendo is continuing to develop great games for their old IPs. Pikmin
True.
is getting new games. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. You know what you get as a Halo fan? You get fucked. Fucked over and over and over. And it's been happening for 10
That's
years.
funny.
Yep.
Even the old games that they brought back out again in the Master
funny.
Chief Collection, guess what? It was fucked too. And it's just insane. How is this possible? It happens. Nintendo is the only console, I would say, that has really continued to develop and bring back their old titles and maintain them. Now,
Well,
there are maybe a couple of exceptions.
Like Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes, I would say, yeah, obviously the recent one is not great, but overall, I think they've done a good job with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Overall. And, like, you've got Pikmin, there are new Mario games that are coming out.
I feel like the Mario ones for like Mario parties are kind of shit. The newer ones.
Yeah.
I feel like the old ones. I mean, you know, the old Mario. And nobody plays the new Mario
They just
parties.
make the new ones as like refreshers. I think like they're not really meant to be like, I don't know.
And the new tennis, the new golf, the new strikers are all bad. The old ones are better. Like, dude, old Mario tennis is insane. Old Mario strikers is insane. Like they're definitely trying. But there are a couple of hits. Like Legend of Zelda games are usually pretty good.
Yes.
Pikmin's are always pretty good. Although I'll admit, the new characters look goofy as shit in Pikmin 4. Like I'm a big Olimar guy. Even the Pikmin 3 guys were weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Ralph was cool, but the other two looked dumb.
I'm gonna go back and play all those. Like, that was the first game I got for my GameCube was Pikmin.
Mine was Melee.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
That's a good game.
I lived in Woodstock, Virginia. And I was walking up and down the hill, and I was like, oh my God, we're going to save all my brothers, we're going to save all of our money, and we're going to buy Melee, and we got it. And we didn't think it would possibly live up to our expectations, and it did.
It is still a good game.
And dude, when you left the console on for like a week straight, and then you unlock Mewtwo, I about shit. Because my entire life in my childhood, I was deceived by Nintendo fans,
Right.
where they said, oh yeah, so if you surf behind the SSN, there's a Mew underneath the garbage truck.
Oh, yeah.
There was no fucking Mew back there.
Yep.
Fucking liars. But then the Mewtwo coming up, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, and Splatoon. Splatoon still slaps too.
I still haven't played that.
That's a damn good game. That's like the VTuber game.
It's just like, I guess the only thing, like, I guess PlayStation, they have Final Fantasy. Y'all see about Final Fantasy 16?
Yep.
Oh my God, Emmy, you gotta pay attention to these fucking games. This game looks badass. You ever played Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like
It was
that.
sick.
They hired the dude that did combat for Devil May Cry, and they have him in Final Fantasy 16.
Did you like Devil May Cry?
I was 14 when Devil May Cry 3 came out.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think that I didn't think Dante was the coolest dude?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Fucking coolest guy, man. He was so badass.
Dude, I tried to play, I think it was 5, the one with the emo guy who has like the cane and he summons like the dark guys. You know what I'm talking about? Nero, I think his name is.
Oh, Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah. That game was dog shit.
Really?
Yeah, I did not enjoy it at all. The writing was so bad. And there was only one cool guy that I liked. I think his name was Virgil.
Yeah, it was Dante's brother.
Yeah, and he was awesome, but then like he went away and I played that shit for like 3.5, 4 hours and then had all these moves and like I'm not a combo guy. I don't play Tekken.
Are you sure you didn't just get old?
I might have got old, man.
You know.
I might have got old. Oh, I play Fortnite all the time, though, man. I'm hip. You know, I go on Roblox. Just like the kids.
Playing Roblox?
Yeah, I play Roblox.
What do you play on Roblox?
There's this game called Doors,
Doors.
and the entire objective is to get through 100 doors. But it's like jump scare and like horror. Dude, Roblox has some low-key good games. Unironically.
No, they do.
Yeah, they have Doors, which is a super fun horror game for first timers. They have Squid Games. They have Hunger Games. They have some good shooters. It's really not that bad. It's just like they're just like bad games, and the best part is you get to bully little kids. And that's the best part, you know?
Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, Steak and Eggs listeners, Tectone here, and let me tell you, if you're in the market for some new clothes, you gotta check out OTKnetwork.com. Our apparel is so good. We've got everything from cozy hoodies to sleek crew necks to snug joggers, and let me tell you, these joggers are the real deal. I wear them all the time, and they're made with high quality materials that are built to last. But here's the best part. Use the code STEAK at the checkout for a sweet 15% off your order. That's right. Just type in steak at checkout and watch the savings pile up. So don't wait. Get yourself some fresh new clothes from OTKnetwork.com. I'm a big advocate for bullying children online.
Yeah.
So that way they give up on their dreams.
Well,
of becoming
it's
a professional
more
video
that, like,
player.
I think that there is no better experience. That, like, I used to be a loud, obnoxious, annoying kid until I got checked online. And people are like, you need to stop this or we're going to kick you out of the game. And I'm like, oh my God. Am I actually a little bitch? I think I'm being a little bitch now. And you know what? I stopped being a little bitch, and I didn't get beat up. I didn't lose my job. I didn't lose my friend group. It was just an awkward rest of the old war, and that was it.
Yep.
And then after that, I'm like, I'm not gonna act like this anymore. I'm gonna grow the fuck up, and it is so good. I think it's great for that to happen.
Yep. I mean, everybody thinks they're good at Fortnite when they're 12 until they fight a 28-year-old who has depression. That's all they really do every day.
Dude, something in
And then you crush
Fortnite
'em.
though, when you start playing, they put you in lobbies where everyone's not a real person.
Yeah, I
It's
think
all bots.
it's the first 3 games.
But why?
Because that way, so it's the
Is
thing.
it to like make people be like, oh damn, I'm sick of this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you think that you're good, and then you want to chase that feeling to get the serotonin, the feeling that you're not a loser anymore. So you grind and try to get that initial enjoyment, but you never get it. But you still play and try to get better.
Oh, I love playing Fortnite. Whenever they added the tank, I would just try to kill people with the tank.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I would just ride around. Like, it's honestly such a good game. Everybody memes
It is.
Fortnite, and they say how bad. Oh, Fortnite's so bad. No, it's fucking not. It's one of the best games ever made.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they actually listen to their community. They add updates all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it is good.
And the best thing about Fortnite is you can play it, suck balls, and still have fun. Because you can ride around on pigs, you can emote, you can play as low tier god,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yeah, and
They put low tier what?
yeah, there's this skin that has like, you ever seen the low tier god now
The
meme?
thunder thing.
Yeah, they have a guy with like lightning eyes who looks just like low tier god. It is so funny. I love Fortnite, man. The emotes are the best part. I love beating up little kids. They're like sweating super hard, and then I do like the L dance and like the donkey laugh on them, bro.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That-
That one.
Oh yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be someone else, or they?
It is supposed to be somebody else, but the lightning eyes just make it look just like low
There's
tier
no
god.
way that's not low tier god.
I know.
Who is that
right?
then? Who is
I have no idea. He's like a superhero.
superhero? Okay.
Yeah. It's so funny. I want that skin so bad. Zoil has it. That's how I found out about it.
Maybe I should go back and play it. I've been playing this new old game. It's called Remnant. Maybe either of y'all played that.
Remnant of the Ash?
Of the Ashes.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's actually such a good game. And like usually, like the problem is like I played the game on hard mode, and there's 4 difficulties. Hard mode's the second difficulty, and I couldn't beat it. And so obviously I put it on even harder mode, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'm gonna beat my fucking head against this for like 3 hours, and I'm fighting these bosses that are just like, if you get hit once, you're fucking dead. There's 3 mobs, you can't kill them, they'll respawn, and you have to fight the boss who teleports. The boss is black, the room's black, it's a dark room.
Yep.
Fuck you. And it's like, there you go. And I sat there for hours, and I fucking played through that, and I beat his ass. His name is Shroud, too. It's ironic. He's a fucking guy who shoots you.
No, Remnant is sick, but it is
so
it is
good.
hard as fuck.
It's good. Like, that's
Did you beat the whole thing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I will. And, yeah, I'm gonna beat the whole thing. Hardest mode. It was really fun. Y'all should play it.
Dude, if you ever want to play Fortnite,
Yeah.
I'm your guy, man.
You think so?
I fucking love it. And for some reason, I'm actually nasty at it.
Yeah.
I actually did a Ludwig tournament
Uh-huh.
where they said I was too good and they had to nerf my team. So pretty much what it was is you're supposed to take one player who's like okay, a second player who's like really good, and a third player who's like a pro, right? And I was in the bad player category, right? And the guy who was supposed to be better than me actually blew. And
Yeah.
they said I was too good.
Right.
They removed the better guy from my team and replaced it because the first game we got 24 kills
Yeah.
out of the 60 people. And they replaced it with a literal mod from their channel who had never played. And so we went from getting 24 kills in the first game to getting like 3 over the next 3 rounds because we got so hard nerfed because, 3v2s are super hard.
Jesus Christ.
But it was awesome, bro. And ever since then, I just go back and I play Fortnite, and I love that game so much. The new sword is so sick. You take a sword and you slash and you fly like halfway across the map. And they do this other thing where they summon Loot Island, and if you go to Loot Island, it gives you like these OP like best gear in the game.
Yeah.
So like at every game, there's like this massive brawl, kind of like School was in PUBG,
Yeah.
which was sick. I don't know, were you a school dropper or no?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. New Fortnite is so good. I
You
love
gotta
it.
play Valorant. You gotta try it.
Have you not played Valorant before?
Wait, did you play CS:GO?
No, I didn't play either.
Oh, never. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't really either, but I like Valorant.
Valorant's good. I actually like the game. It's a good game.
I just get so intimidated, right? Because I know, why I don't play Valorant? Because I know my friends are gonna be mean to me when I play Valorant. I just know it. I have to
That's the
accept it.
fun.
I don't like that. I just like being nice to each other.
You play League with your friends.
And I'm nice.
What?
But the problem is that like, well, if I play Valorant with Miss Gift, you know he's
Yeah, probably.
gonna be.
Well, then play with your friends that are like only nice to each other.
They don't play Valo. They just play League. And we just goof around, you know? I just go Mundo on every roll. Mundo 80 carry, it's sick.
I might start playing Valorant more. I think so. After I play a few more of these games, I might just go back and start playing more Valorant. Because it's like, that's the game that everybody plays.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like,
the game. Right?
I never, like, I don't play any of these other like, I don't really play League. Yeah, sometimes I play Fortnite, but, like, most people don't really play Fortnite unless they're kids or some shit. So it's like, I didn't play Among Us, so I feel like I've been left out for, like, such a long time for, like, playing the popular game. It's sad.
Just, Valorant, dude, it's just so sweaty, man. You know? Like, I mean, like, imagine this. Like, the other OTK game night, everybody called me a sweat because I was playing Mundo, even though I was intentionally feeding. And I went first time Scion mid.
Well, you were being a sweat. You were doing cheese tactics, but we're not going to talk about that because we'll be here for like 2 hours arguing.
I saw y'all got mad at each other about that game, huh?
No, it wasn't at each other. It was everybody was mad at me. There's a big difference.
Really?
Because I first timed a character called Scion, and his entire gimmick is the split push. And I split push a Scion. And then nobody in the chat knows how to play League. Emmy was the only actual player on the other team who knew how to play League.
Yeah.
And then thankfully Lucari came into the call and had my back, and Vebe, you know, some reasonable people. It was like, dude, I literally just played Scion the way it was supposed to be played. There's no other way to play Scion. At least for the build that I went, which was the Omrek.
So why do they hate you then?
Because it's me.
Oh,
Listen, here's the reality. I could save children from a burning orphanage, and people would say, wow, you sure wasted a lot of water.
Yeah.
Right? Or like I could donate $500,000 to like a earthquake charity, and people would say, yeah, but you probably caused the earthquakes anyways. Okay,
There's a lot of context missing here. That's all I'm gonna say, Asmon. There's a lot of context missing here.
I mean,
He played the character how it's played and ranked, but he knew it would be annoying. Let's just say that. Okay.
So he tried to be as annoying.
He tried to be annoying and it worked.
Here's what
now
happened,
he's like,
actually.
why are you saying I was annoying?
So my team wanted to know where they could go.
Yeah.
And I said, y'all play whatever role you want, I will fill no matter what. And I said, mid is my weakest lane. I've never played it. And they said, okay, well, here's the problem. You have to play mid. And they say, who do you play mid? And I say, I play nobody. And then I think it was Strippin says, why don't you just play Scion, bro? And I say, okay, how do you play him? And then I just built a big stick. I can't remember what it's called. There's like a big stick that makes it where you can't group with your team anymore.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know.
There's a weapon that makes it to where you can't group with your teammates.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. The name.
Yeah,
I have no fucking idea.
yeah, and I built that, and then I just split pushed the whole game. That's it.
I just like, I've waited for 10 years for MOBAs to die.
I hope that never does.
I've waited, and it's like I never got into them. I played Heroes of the Storm for just a little bit. Never played Dota. Never played League, and I just can't fucking get away from it. And I thought that we were moving away from it. Like finally, we had PUBG. Remember whenever PUBG came out?
Awesome.
That was so good.
It was.
And the game. Did y'all play the PUBG on release?
Yep.
I did.
Yep.
Literal trash. Fucking garbage.
It was
game.
awesome.
And I played it every night.
Yes, I did.
Every single night. Never saw. I would wake up at 5 in the morning to play with my friends that played all night long before I would start my stream at 8 in the morning.
Yep.
And it was so good. I love that game.
PUBG is what I got. I love that game. That was my peak.
Yeah.
I had PUBG when I had nothing else in there.
Right.
Look, wake up, 16 hours of PUBG, go to sleep. Wake up, 16 hours. PUBG, cigarettes, full throttle. That's it.
Cigarettes? Oh.
Yep, dude, I used to smoke a pack and a half a day.
That's nuts.
Do you know how good I was at video games?
Probably pretty good.
It was, dude, my heartbeat was like 140 resting. Like I was in the zone, bro.
That's
Yeah.
healthy.
You dialed in.
Yeah, and the best thing was I lived with the two buddies who like I played, right? So like we'd play a game, go out, smoke, and like the talks you have.
Right,
This is
yeah.
the worst thing why cigarette kicking is so hard. Because the conversations you have when it's just you and another guy and you're smoking a cigarette in the middle of winter and it's or anywhere. They're just so good. Yeah, I don't know what it is about smoke talk. That's the only thing that I miss. Is that I used to go out and it still happens. If I were to go smoke, I would have a great conversation with a stranger.
Right.
Because it's just you know you're both there. You might as well talk, and it's awesome. But I have no reason to just go outside and sit there. But
I don't know.
That's the only thing. And you can have people who smoke. Smoke talks are crazy.
Anytime that somebody tries to talk to me in public, I usually try to end the conversation as fast as possible. I'm not a talker in public. I'm really not.
Same.
I love meeting new people.
Have you ever had like a time where there was a crazy person in an area that you were in, and you would try desperately not to make eye contact with?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, like that's kind of the way that I look at everybody.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I try not to, because then somebody will come up, they'll be talking to me, they'll ask me a bunch of questions, then it's like, oh my god, like what is this? I'm just here to get a shirt, you know. That's
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love.
I'm very antisocial.
I love talking to people who don't know who I am at all, right? Like the
Yeah.
people in public. I love that. Like there's a different experience when you talk to somebody who's like a viewer who's heard of your name.
Yeah.
Because there's always this feeling of, okay, this person can get something from me, or think they can get something from me, and that they're over
It's
the
the
eyes.
opposite, because like I some of my viewers work at Chipotle, they give me extra food sometimes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But just like talking to a random person and about like just a random day-to-day life, like, oh, I work my 9 to 5, boss is kind of a dick
Yeah.
today, pretty tired, probably gonna go home and watch Seinfeld.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, I love that. Or like, oh, and dude, and my wife made spaghetti tacos. Yeah, you ever heard of that? Oh, they're pretty bussin'.
I've never had any of this.
But do you use words like that, bussin'?
Yeah, sometimes.
You say bussin'?
Yeah.
I
mean,
cannot
Use it in a
do
sentence.
that at all.
Well, I would say it ironically. Like, I don't know if I'd ever really say it like super seriously, but yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like,
a joke.
but you do it ironically for so long that it just becomes ingrained.
Yeah, yeah.
Like use bussin' in a sentence.
Yeah. What, you want me to?
Yeah.
I don't know. New protocol is bussin'. there's yeah, boy, that shit. Yeah, Diablo 4, that should be bussin'.
That shit is bussin', bro.
On a cat.
Look,
Well, no, on a stack, no cap. There it is.
Yeah, well,
See, I didn't get it right. I
no
gotta get-
cap on a stack for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh no, I don't really mind it, that kind of stuff. Like, I think it's funny. Like, I have friends of mine that are like normies, and so I think they will get moderately annoyed at me whenever I use internet terms like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is a 30-year-old man who has a mortgage on his house, and I just said that, you know, fucking Taco Bell was bussin'.
I love it.
Like, you should fucking stop. Just stop this. You need to grow up.
So we're about an hour and 10 minutes in this episode.
Uh-huh.
I just talk about some shit that nobody cares about.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, WrestleMania happened yesterday.
It wasn't Logan Paul in it?
He was.
Was he good?
Dude, Logan Paul, oh my god. I hate this guy so much.
What?
But,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, he is a natural born pro wrestler. Okay, Prime Energy drinks, they suck. Okay, they taste horrible. But there was Logan Paul was wrestling Seth Rollins, and KSI was disguised as a Prime Energy drink bottle. He pulls off the mask, was like, "It was me the whole time." Throws Seth on a table. Logan Paul goes to like do a shooting star press on the table, but then Seth Rollins pulls KSI on the table. Logan Paul shooting star presses him. Seth throws him back in the ring, curb stomps his ass, put him down. Dude,
Oh my god.
Logan Paul is such a good natural heel. There's this thing for wrestling fans.
He's been doing that for 10 years.
Yeah, yeah. He's there's a heel. There he is. Yep. There's KSI. There's Logan Paul. That's the video. It's so crazy. Watch this. Watch this. Seth pulls him in. Logan.
Yeah.
Bop. I love wrestling. I did wrestling for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I love the sport so much because people say, oh, it's fake, and it is, right? But it's more so scripted.
Well, I mean, you jump off like that, it can only be so fake.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
choreographed.
Yeah.
Yep. Like there's this guy called Shane McMahon.
Uh-huh.
Came back and he's a 60-year-old washed-up idiot.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the guy. He goes back because he wants to do his vanity appearance, get some clout, do a little match.
Yeah.
He wrestles for 5 seconds, and he tears his quad immediately. Okay. And so guess what happens? You're not going to believe me.
What?
Okay. Just try to think of a random person. Okay. Shane McMahon was going to wrestle this guy called The Miz. Okay. Miz knows Miz.
Sure. I don't
Yeah, the memes are actually crazy. So Shane McMahon tries to beat up Miz, goes for a leapfrog over his opponent Miz, misses it, tears his quad. Here it comes. Yep, and he's down. Yep. And so, guess who replaces him in this match? Fucking Snoop Dogg.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
So Snoop Dogg improvises this match. hits Miz in the face
shit.
like twice, okay? And then does the people's elbow, which is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's signature move, to put him down. And he's like running him down the block. He hits him in the face again. Wait, check this out, bro. This people's elbow goes crazy. If you skip forward like 5 seconds, we'll do it a little quicker.
I'm ready to wait for it. Yeah.
Dude, Snoop is so cool. He's a huge wrestler. They don't show him this video, but that's okay. He jumps down and beats the shit out of him, bro. I love wrestling.
That's nuts.
Yep. And you know what's even crazier?
What?
Oh, here it is. Here it is. D-O-double-G. Oh my God. Oh my God.
By the way, that's a 50-year-old man.
Bob.
Oh my God, I love it.
So cool.
Holy shit.
So there was a bunch of talks that WWE and Vince McMahon were going to sell the company to Saudi Arabia. It's been talked about a year and a half. They actually sold the company yesterday.
All
But
right.
they sold it to Endeavor.
Who's that?
UFC.
Okay.
So that is huge implications for what could happen in the future of the
Well, I
company.
mean, they had, Brock Lesnar was a fighter.
Yep.
I mean, he was a heavyweight champion.
He wrestled yesterday.
Yeah, he went to WWE.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's already been happening. I mean, there's already been a lot of interplay between the two anyway.
Yep, because Brock Lesnar, I think, debuted somewhere in the 2000s, wrestled for a pretty good bit, came champion, then went to UFC, won the World Heavyweight Championship.
He started in wrestling.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was called the next big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that for a while. Then he went to UFC, won the championship, came back. First time back, beat the shit out of John. Okay, and now he comes back.
Yeah.
Now he comes back and beats the shit out of whoever he wants. Yesterday was Omos, as of time of recording, and this is probably like in 10 days when y'all see it. But that match was hilarious. And the match that I went to watch, there was two of them, was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos, and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns is kind of like a modern day The Rock. He's actually the cousin of Dwayne.
Okay.
So he's like the current like big boss.
Yeah, yeah.
And those matches were crazy. But I fucking love wrestling, bro. It's
Really?
it's IRL anime, bro. It's just for fun, but it's the closest thing to real life anime that we're ever gonna get, and I fucking love it, bro.
I remember whenever Stone Cold Steve Austin beat The Rock.
Yep.
And everybody in school was talking about it.
Yep.
It was like the fucking biggest day in 3rd grade. Like everybody was like,
Third
"Can you
grade.
fucking believe that shit? Oh my God. Stone Cold Steve Austin." Oh yeah, it was nuts. Like, and I never really got into wrestling. Like we would do like, did you guys ever like whenever you were kids like just like wrestle with like in the bedroom with your friends, like throw each other around and shit like that?
All the
Oh, I
time.
would do that. I didn't
the time.
watch wrestling. That's boy shit. But I would
Yeah.
like fight on the
Dude.
playground.
The women's wrestling these days
Yeah.
is incredible. Like before, it was super sexualized. They would make women like do bra and panty matches where they had to strip their opponent down to their underwear. First one to do it wins.
Okay.
And it was lame. But now there's wrestlers like Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, who are just so incredible at what they do, or like
That's nuts.
Asuka or Io Shirai. It's so beautiful because they get to do intergender wrestling as well.
Yeah.
Which is really, because a lot of combat sports are separated by men and women.
Right.
Like seeing like, because you are trying to be as safe as possible, like women and men being able to wrestle and like just really put on a show and do things that people don't think are possible are so cool. There's this move called a Canadian Destroyer. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Can you Google Canadian Destroyer?
Oh my God.
Okay. This move is nuts.
Okay.
So essentially what it is, I believe the move originated or was at least popularized by a wrestler called Claudio Castagnoli, I think. And essentially, you take a dude and he's like at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, and you're going to throw him into your crotch, right? And then you're going to grab him and then you're going to do a backflip and spike his ass. Is that not so fucking cool? How?
Fuck that shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Fuck that shit. I would never do that.
Dude, and the oversells are so funny. Because people say, that's AJ Styles, by the way, I love that guy. People always say wrestling's fake, and it is. But
Bro, like you can say like the storylines are kind of scripted ahead of time.
yeah.
But like, I'm sorry, I don't care who's doing that shit to me. You're not doing that shit to me.
Yep.
There's no shot. Like, oh my God, that's so fucking crazy. Like, that's nuts.
Yep.
That was so perfect.
Yep, I did a little bit of wrestling for this company called Awesome Anarchy Pro Wrestling
Yeah.
about a decade ago, and I was doing some backyard wrestling with this guy called Brandon. Okay, and it was his first time, first day on the thing. I'm not gonna say his last name. Don't want to dox all of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a simple move called a DDT. Okay, where you grab your opponent's head and you just fall back on the ground. Okay, you release them or you bring them about 2 inches away from the mat. You don't actually drive their head into the mat.
Yeah.
But this dude full locks onto my head, drives his 200 pounds of body weight and my skull into a tree stump. I was knocked the fuck out. Because
I bet.
wrestling, it's like playing League of Legends. Like when people know what they're doing, you get some cool results. But when people don't know what they're doing, it is dangerous and it's honestly very bad for your mental health.
Well, yeah, because it hits your brain.
Yeah.
And yeah, I fucking bet. That is insane.
I love it, bro. I love wrestling so much.
Yeah, I had a friend that would want to try wrestling moves on me, and he would try to throw me around the room and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Constantly. Yeah.
It is. It's just good fun, man.
Oh yeah, we kicked a hole in the wall. There's like 3 holes in my wall. Like it is
still?
Yeah. Well, no, because I put a poster of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Yeah, it is no big deal.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, as the best Dark Souls player on this podcast, and therefore the best gamer on this podcast, I feel obligated to tell you that Starforge Systems is the go-to computer for all things PC gaming. I really couldn't imagine rolling 3 times, swinging my sword, and then rolling 3 more times on any other PC. Whether it's their Horizon line, which is great for new gamers, or someone just looking for a great deal, or their Voyager line, which is built with streamers like me in mind, you can't go wrong with a Starforge Systems computer. Go to starforgesystems.com and become a god gamer, just like me.
Let's see, what else has happened this week?
I got surgery.
What?
Yeah, it was just cosmetic surgery.
Oh, for what?
I had a mole on the top of my head and I got it sliced off.
Oh, really?
Dude.
Did it hurt?
No.
Were you awake?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was literally like, it was like I've had this mole on top of my head for like 29 years. I've had it since birth.
Uh-huh.
I hated it so much.
Yeah.
And then Soda got his mole removed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which was huge.
That was like
that was huge for him.
That was like another entity that was growing. Yeah.
And he told me that it would take a couple seconds, and they would just slice it off. And I said, okay, fuck it.
What did they slice it with?
I don't know. They fucked up though, because they went to go put the numbing agent in my head, but they poked it through my head, not just in it, and so it sprayed all over my face, which was hilarious. But then they just sliced it off. Didn't feel a damn thing. Cost me like $100. And now the one thing that drove me nuts more than anything in my entire life has been removed, and I just feel like a completely new person. I bought a leather jacket.
Wow.
Some aviators.
Top G.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Because, dude, that mole, I hated it so goddamn much. But now I'm a free man, and I want to start living that way.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, but
God damn.
I'm gonna escape the Matrix.
I've never had a mole or anything like that before. If I did, I would probably just never get it taken off because I would worry that somehow it would kill me.
I have a small mole on my arm that my mom wanted to get removed because the doctor told her it might be cancer when I was like 5.
Yeah.
Did you get removed?
No, I still have it, but it's not that big.
Where?
There.
That?
Yeah, it's small.
Bro,
it's nothing.
You can get that thing sliced off.
Well, I don't even think it's like that bad. It looks like a birthmark.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's what I'm wondering. Why would I keep something on my body that could be cancerous? Just slice it off.
Well, it's not cancer. It's a mole.
Well, I hate being told that. Oh, is that mole okay? Or is it going to kill you yet? Like, I'll just slice it off, dog.
Yeah, I would guess so. I mean, I've never had any surgery like that at all before. Like, I've gotten my teeth fixed, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
need to do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, every time I go in there, I'm, like, so paranoid about it, but it's never a big deal. It's actually not a big deal. I just freak myself out about it every single time.
Yep.
Yep. That is my life. Getting stressed out about shit that doesn't matter. Like, I feel like now, especially on the internet, all that you do, all some people do is they just spend all day, I'll read their Reddit profiles and stuff, they'll spend all day getting mad. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's their whole job, just getting mad about different things that they don't like. It's sad. It is.
I mean, it's fun to a point.
Yeah.
I think for some people it's fun, yeah, but others, like, it's
it's
a little more than that.
It's like they're addicted to, like, punching themselves in the head.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
Brand name recognition. Where people say, oh, like these aviators, right?
Yeah.
$8.
Uh-huh.
I go on Amazon, I can buy the same ones, but they say Ray-Ban on the top left, $220.
Just don't buy them.
fuck that. Did y'all care about brand names at all?
Let me think of brand names I do care about.
Like for clothes or just anything?
Anything.
Well, I think for some things, yeah.
Yeah, like for food I care.
Really?
What do you mean?
You give a shit about like whether it's great value or not?
Well, it depends. Like some great value stuff's the same, but if it's like Doritos or something, I don't like eating the off-brand shit. Or like root beer, I don't like those like off-brand cans. I'm more eating mug or like A&W.
Instead of Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. B. And like
Yeah.
Dr. B sucks D. Yeah.
Dude, but Dr. or Mr. Pibb, isn't Mr. Pibb off-brand Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, it is, but it's good.
It's better.
I think it can be better, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
No, I don't really ever spend extra money for like name brand stuff ever.
Maybe just clothes. I think name brand is dumb.
But, I mean, for clothes,
I think for food's like the only one I care about. But I'll still eat off-brand food. It's just like if I could choose, I usually pick the B brand. You know?
Yeah, I get that.
I don't like spending money on something whenever I feel like I'm getting had. Like whenever I go to Starbucks and I see like the prices there, it's like if I buy something here, I'm stupid. Like this is like I'm an idiot if I
love
buy this.
Starbucks.
Yeah, I also love Starbucks.
But it's like $9 though. That's nuts. How are you gonna spend $9 on that shit?
Why do I? Because it tastes fucking good.
But does it taste that much better than like an ice cream cone at Wendy's
Do you want me to go home
or a
and make,
frosting?
bro, a Frappuccino?
Yeah.
Well, them jobs are crazy.
What the fuck is a frappuccino?
Dude, a Java chip Frappuccino, it's a coffee milkshake.
I don't even know what that is.
It's coffee, chocolate, whipped cream, more chocolate, ice. It's fucking good.
Why would you put ice in it?
Make it cold. It makes it taste good.
That's water. You drink water with that shit? That's massive. Chocolate and water? What the fuck?
Bro, wait, what? You got ice in that drink?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's because it's a different. No, it's a viscosity. Like it's totally different because it's mixed on its own. Like this is
It's
totally
different.
fucking different.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
I don't think so.
I feel like it's the same thing. Also, wait, are y'all Pepsi or Coke? People, or do you not care?
I like doing both.
You mix?
Well, not at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't
yes.
like them.
Okay, you don't like either?
I don't hate them. I just don't really care for Coke or Pepsi. I'll like pick any other drink.
Oh, Pepsi's crazy.
What do you mean? What do you want? What do you want?
I like Dr. Pepper. I like root beer. I like orange soda. I like lemonade. The others are
That's
like whatever.
not a
Like
soda.
Sprite's okay.
Lemonade is
No,
not.
I didn't say it was. I'm just like thinking if like we're at like the drink fountain, they
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
have lemonade. Yeah, but I never pick Coke or Pepsi. It'll be like Dr.
What's
Pepper.
wrong with it? Why are
What's
you,
wrong with
why Are
it?
you too good for Coke or Pepsi?
I'm not too good for it. I just don't. It feels like the taste tastes so much more syrupy than other sodas.
More than Dr. Pepper?
To me, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dr. Pepper tastes like spiky. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, that's what I think. I love the spikes in Dr. Pepper.
Spiky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I use bad words to explain things, but I'm
At
sure
least she
some
likes
people know
Dr.
what I
Pepper.
mean.
I have realized I've become a little bit of a food snob to where I get angry when
Yeah.
people say that my favorite foods aren't good. Like, for example, there's this sushi restaurant that I go to a lot, and there's this thing called the uni toast.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Right.
Asmon would never eat that shit.
I know, but
Okay, so uni is sea urchin, and toast. So it's like sea urchin on bread.
bro,
It's the nastiest shit. What are you doing?
it's so fucking.
What are you doing? Like, what's wrong with, like, what person?
Look at that. Oh my, it looks like Twinkies.
It does. Like,
I like uni. I like sea urchin as well.
why would you do this? Like, what would compel someone to say yes? No.
No,
The
because
lambs,
because it's an experience, like trying new things, and
the
those new
pigs,
things are
the
good.
cows. This isn't enough for me.
Yeah.
I need even more. And no, it's not good enough for me to catch a fish. I have to dive down into the coral reef and pick up these fucking sea urchins, pull them apart, take these little yellow things out of them.
Yep.
Isn't that their dicks? Or
No.
it's called
It's
like
the-
Wait, it is?
I'm pretty sure it's their
their
genitals.
gonads. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's gonads.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right on that.
Yeah.
You know why I do it? Because cows are cute. Sea urchin ugly. I like eating ugly.
No, they're
things.
not.
That's why I eat flounders.
I just
They
eat
are-
whatever tastes good.
What's wrong with a flounder?
Well,
They got two eyes on one side of their head. That's a bit of a
yeah, Google flounder.
yeah. So you're literally eating urchin dicks.
Yeah, I love dig.
Yeah. There it is. So
See, I eat that son of a bitch because his ass is ugly as fuck. And I eat like 15 of them Johns.
Yeah?
Because I don't want that shit on my earth again. I'm going to eat him into extinction.
look, he's just trying to get by. He's living on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh.
Like, if he's just trying to live his
He
fucking
does
life.
taste good.
And yeah, and you're getting down there into the bottom of the ocean.
No, it's like the sea chicken. It's about that as
You just let him live his life. It's like there's a chicken on the ground. Like, just go after the chicken.
But there's a sea chicken that no one
Nobody
looks at
loves.
anyway.
Just let him be there. He's in the water. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can get
Isn't
involved.
overfishing like ruining the earth or something? I don't
Probably.
know.
Everything,
It tastes good.
everything's ruining the earth.
Oh, yeah, cows are also ruining the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they like fart or something like that. They're nasty. They smell bad.
You know what else ruins the earth?
What?
The fact that we have to end today's show.
It is what it is.
Yep.
It's over.
All right, guys. We gonna read one of those fucking reviews?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll read one of
Let
these
me read.
fucking.
I want to read one. I never read one. This guy's name is Sick.
It's literally just sick.
5 stars. Oh wait, is that his name or is this his name?
That's the title. That his name's on the
You
right.
got this, Asmon.
Oh, his name's Project Gummo. And he
The
said,
title is sick.
I did not know Tectone before this podcast. Now, I look forward